Hi and welcome. We're so happy that you could be with us this evening. Someone invited you, someone actually very special invited you to this ASEA presentation. So let's get started, shall we?
Who are you?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to tell them who I am in
No
just
way.
a minute, yes. But what you are going to hear about is ASEA, which is redox signaling molecules. It's the one and only cell signaling supplement in the world. And that has been for 10 years now. People have been trying to copy this for that long and longer, and nobody's been able to. So you're going to hear about the greatest scientific health breakthrough of our lifetime right now, right?
Absolutely.
So let's tell them who we are. I'm Terri Malmed, and I'm joined with my husband, Dr. Foster Malmed.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. We're Triple Diamonds with ASEA, which simply means we've helped a lot of people with their health. We've helped athletes to perform better. We've helped people to make a living while making a difference, help people with anti-aging. So we're going to, that's what Triple Diamond just means. My husband's a chiropractor, 36 years. 5 of those were in a New York hospital. And he actually brought ASEA, and when Renu 28, the topical gel came out, he brought those into the hospital as well, and he shared it with his patients for 5 years. He has now moved on to a health and wellness center. He wasn't loving being in a hospital setting. It's a lot of sick people, and he's more into health, wellness, prevention. We were introduced to ASEA in August of 2010, so it just was our 9-year anniversary. We were introduced as a sports product and a cardiovascular product. We were this friend talked about the cardiovascular benefits and how it would help with sports. We kind of just did it. We did it just kind of like you're here for the same reason, just to see what it was. We didn't understand it. We didn't really think it was any big deal. But I was really sick, and I had been for 6 years. Everything in my body hurt. I had seen many doctors, rheumatologists, endocrinologists. Bottom line was I was on a lot of medication. The medication I was taking, I had to take more medication because of the side effects, and I just kept getting sicker and sicker. And I was suffering. So I started taking this sports product, cardiovascular product, and in 3 days, I got out of bed and my whole life was back. All my discomfort was gone. I was sleeping well. I felt great. And I said to Foster, it's got to be this product. Well, we didn't know enough about it. He hadn't done his research, and he said, it can't be. It's a sports product. And bottom line is, on day 8, he started to feel good. He just had better energy, better mental clarity. Yeah, his brain was working. And that was when he said, you know what, something's going on with this product. You're feeling amazing. I'm feeling good. And he started to do his research into what these molecules are. So he read Dr. Gary Samuelson. He is the atomic medical physicist who helped stabilize the product. And about halfway through the book, he said, Terri, this is why you're better. This is why I feel good. And this is not just a sports product. This is not just a cardiovascular product. This is going to change the world. So again, that was 9 years ago. My condition never came back. We have helped thousands and thousands of people all around the world. So let's get started. Let's show you what these products are. What this is, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So top 7 reasons why people try ASEA. They have a health challenge, or they know someone or love someone that has a health challenge. That's why I tried it, and that's why he tried it. Future optimal health and wellness, increased energy, stamina, mental clarity, better sleep. That's what most people feel. That's the first thing that people report back. 4, healthful, youthful, radiant-looking skin. 5, to be a better athlete, weekend warrior, or just have better workout results. 6, to live younger and healthier. Who doesn't want that? And 7, additional income streams, financial freedom. May not be for you extra. You may not want to make extra money, but I bet you know somebody that does. So,
everybody does.
Absolutely. So why don't you take it away here? Why don't you start talking a little bit about the science? We're not going to go deep into the science, but enough so that you'll get an idea of what's going on, and then the person that invited you here can give you all of the stuff that you want to see, the science, anything. We're just going to touch a little bit on everything. So go, Foster.
Okay, I'll do that. So this is about the science of redox signaling molecules. Okay, so all health problems can be linked to damaged cells. Every one of you on this webinar has made up of 100 trillion cells. Okay, so your cells dictate how healthy or unhealthy you are. So by having healthy redox signaling molecules and the proper balance and supply, you are healthy. The problem is you lose them as you age. So our product is the world's only source for replenishing these vital molecules, and they're responsible for protecting you, rejuvenating your cells, and keeping your cells functional at optimal levels. So they're responsible for cellular communication, which is essentially the brains of the cells, antioxidant activation, that's what got Terri better, and now we know that we improve genetic expression pathways towards health, and that was an amazing study. We'll talk about that in a bit.
All right. So let's talk about number one, cellular communication.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about cell phones. Okay, not cell phones. Let's talk about cellular communication.
Okay, cellular communication. Okay, cellular communication is vital.
Do you want my phone?
I would love your phone.
There you go.
Except you're not going to give it to me for that long. Okay, so this is a cell phone, and we all know that if you don't have bars, nothing happens. If you have plenty of bars, lots of things happen. So you can see on this picture right here, so let's say there's a house on fire, you happen to be in it, and you go to call the fire department because they have all the people, they have all the equipment, all the apparatus to save your home and everything in it. But you go to call and there's only no bars or one bar, and you try to call to get them to come and see you and help you, and you can't get the message out to request assistance. You lose your home. If you have enough bars, you can request assistance and you save your home. That's exactly how every one of your 100 trillion cells works. When they need help to repair or replace themselves, they have to send out a message through the cellular communication network. And if there's enough bars, you will be helped. But as we get older, as we have issues, you lose the bars on your cell phone, you have poor cellular communication, and you get sick and you start to lose function as if your body went on fire.
So basically your cells have to talk to each other and say, hey, there's a problem, fix yourself or kill yourself.
Exactly,
so
which
the
is good.
Good cells can take their place. And that's what these redox signalers do. They actually are the cell communicators. They're the bars for your cell phone, for your cells.
Exactly. Okay, so we talked about antioxidant activation. So we all know that most of us have taken antioxidants. Okay, why do we take them? Because we hate oxidation. So we don't like oxidizing. So if you look at that picture on the bottom left, that rust on that car is merely damage that wasn't repaired, and oxygen hit it, changed around the molecular structure, and now it rusts. And if you don't fix that rust with antioxidants like paint, you're going to lose your car. See that poor soul on the right? Same thing happened. They oxidized and they started to rust. And if you continue to rust, you're going to have much bigger problems. So this product is also your antioxidant activator. Sometimes it doesn't matter how many antioxidants you take. If you don't activate them, you're not going to have the benefit that you're hoping for.
And that was me. I took handfuls of antioxidants.
2 handfuls.
How many people do you know that take antioxidants every day and are sick, getting sicker, and continue on their decline of aging? Their antioxidants are not being activated. And that was me. I did everything right. Everything. Eastern medicine, Western medicine, supplements, nothing got me better until I gave my body the redox signaling molecules that it needed. And number 3.
Okay, so we all know about genes. We all know that they're the blueprint for your future. Most don't know that only 5% of your genes are not changeable. That's your eye color, your hair color, your stature. Those things we can't change. But 95% of your genetics, if we put you in front of a bus, actually behind a bus, and just breathed in bus fumes for a month, I guarantee you we would change your future because we would be ruining your genetic expression pathways towards health.
And we were kind of taught, I was always taught that you can't change genetics, but as you said, that's only just a small amount that we can't
Exactly.
change. We can change your genetics, and it's pretty awesome.
Right. So if you just drank gasoline and you just ate garbage, we could make your genes worse. And if we can make them worse, we can make them better. And that was the study that we did. So look at these really bleak statistics. 50 million Americans suffer from autoimmune disorders. That's horrible. Inflammatory conditions are suffered by 54 million Americans.
I was both of those.
Right. That's like 1 in 6 or 7 people.
Yeah.
Cardiovascular death and disease, 1 in 3 Americans. That's a crime. 57% of the US population suffers from a digestive disorder of some sort, and hormones. 80% of women suffer from some kind of hormone imbalance. What is going on? We know what's going on. People are declining because their genetics are declining.
Yep, absolutely.
So we did a study. We did an awesome study. We did an 8-week study. And then
Did we do the study?
You know, that's a great question. You ask it every time we do this.
I know.
It's a great clarification. We did not do the study. We brought in somebody to do the study because we don't know anything about genetics, but Torrey Labs knows about genetics. So in this study, we found that 100% of the subjects drinking ASEA-Redox had the same 20 to 31% improvement in genetic expression pathways. And look at the pathways that they improved.
I wonder what they are.
This could be coincidental or it could be on purpose. The immune system, the inflammatory response, cardiovascular health, healthy digestion, and hormone balance and modulation, the same things that ruin America, and by the way, the rest of the world. We can now improve the genetic expression pathways towards those areas. And 20 to 31%, I assure you, is a huge shift. Sometimes all you need is 1% to make a difference. This was a huge difference. And by the way, those who drank the placebo, which was salt water, had 0% improvement. So the saltwater group, nothing, and the ASEA group had massive improvements in their genetics.
In 8 weeks, 100%. Where do you hear 100% of the people that take it? So it doesn't matter who you are. Every single person, whether you are a baby or you are 110 years old and you're on medications and you have this condition, every single person benefits from this. So,
were there any side effects?
0.
Exactly.
0 side effects. That, again, supplements have side effects. Everything, if you take too much of anything and it has side effects, you cannot have a side effect. It is completely safe. So why do I need a supplement? So if we make our own redox signaling molecules, why do I need more of them? Because every single day we're bombarded by pollution. We're breathing, as you said, stand behind a bus. You live in New York City, wherever you live, we're smelling pollution. The foods we put in our mouth, the things that we are drinking are causing toxic effects on our body. So a lack of redox signaling molecules, everything starts to slow down. It becomes sluggish. You begin to see and feel the signs of aging and disease. And a lot of us we think it's just normal as we're aging to feel these things. It's not. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to suffer and age ungracefully. So Renu 28. Renu 28 is the help for healthy, youthful, radiant looking skin. Now, Renu 28 is the topical. They came out with this in 2014. So why do we like to show a lot with the Renu 28? Because you can show a lot. So when people are drinking it, they can't see what's going on. But with the gel, you can see exactly what is going on the inside of your body, but you're watching it on the outside. So the drink and the gel are exactly the same, but the drink heals from the inside out and the gel from the outside in. Look at these in 28 days. 28 days, this wasn't 8 weeks. Skin cell renewal changed 16%, skin texture 22%, smoothness 23%, elasticity 20%, and appearance of cellulite 16% in 8 weeks.
This one was 12 weeks, the cellulite.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That one was beautiful because it shows how deep this product goes.
Yeah.
And that cellulite, that's in fat lobules, and that's sitting right down there with your blood vessels and your nerves and your soft tissue. That's how deep this product goes.
It's amazing. And you can see it's not just for wrinkles. Look at this young man on the bottom left. You know anybody that has skin issues, anything red, bumpy, scaly, itchy, burning, anything? This product is safe and it works on all skin issues. And again, Dermatest is one of the top dermatological facilities in the world, and they gave Renu 28 a 5-star. The only way you can get a 5-star is for all the things that it works, but mainly too that it's safe. that you can put this on a baby's bottom for diaper rash. You can put it on the bottom of your feet. You can put it on the top of your head. Works everywhere you put it.
Exactly.
Okay, let's just change. So talk just real fast about this, because if they're with somebody, but we won't go too much into it.
Right. So if you're with somebody, if you have sample tubes or you have a large tube, we want you to use it so that we can show you what this does for how it is that you feel. So identify an area of the body where you have discomfort, soreness, stress, tightness, or a limited range of motion, and give it a number. 10 is terrible, 0 is nothing. And then you apply this gel to that area 3 times in 5 minutes. And after about 10 minutes, you're going to give it a number again and see the difference. The vast majority of the time, correct, feel the difference. She's so good. Right. Although in the wintertime, it's much easier to see it on your hands because they're dry. Anybody has dry or cracked heels, throw it on there. Watch what happens. You can see the difference. Okay, it's awesome.
So this increases, what's really important, the main point that we want to make here is it increases microcirculation 49% in 15 minutes. And you need circulation to an area for it to heal, right?
Absolutely. You need more oxygen, more nutrients. You need to take away the metabolic junk. And that's what this product increases by almost 50% in 15 minutes. And that's what you need to heal.
So ask the person that invited you here to please let you try the Renu 28. So this is reason number, I think 5, 6. I'm not sure. Right. But anyway, we're going to show you some of the professional athletes, but we're all athletes every single day. So whether you're Superman or Superwoman, or you play basketball, you work out, you take classes, you run, whatever it is, this will help you to feel better, to work out better, to recover faster. It's just amazing. And again, it's safe for children. So if you have children that are in sports, watch what happens. And we're going to show you why world champions and Olympic athletes love this as well.
Absolutely. So if you're an athlete, it's only if you want to be stronger, faster, have better endurance, and better recovery. Otherwise, it may not be for you.
Yeah. Just share it with your competitor.
Exactly.
All right. So here are some of our Olympic and world champions. Brie Larson, Olympic gold medal swimmer. This is Cody Miller, another gold medal and bronze. Right?
2 golds.
2 golds
and a bronze.
And a bronze. Yep. Dexter Yates, 73 years old, and she is a world champion triathlete. Ironman triathlete. Wonderful woman, unbelievable. They actually have to make certain special awards, medals for her, because they don't expect a 73-year-old woman to do these Ironman and beat everybody. She's just phenomenal. I want to talk just a little bit about Michael DiDonato and Kyle.
Absolutely. So Michael DiDonato is a sheet metal worker by trade, and he started fabricating things that he could take Kyle with him on his triathlons. So it's pretty amazing that he takes Kyle with him when he swims and bikes and runs. And
he's just a kid. He did not know this young man. He met him through.
Right. The family wanted something to help, with like a great wheelchair. Yep. And Michael just took a loving of Kyle, and now they're inseparable. It's it's an amazing story. He's just so sweet. This is Michelle Salt, Paralympic snowboarder. She lost a leg while breaking most of the bones in her body in an accident. And now she has 16 world records on ASEA. She's amazing. And Cody and Kathy Waite, champion Xterra triathletes, a husband and wife, triathletes, and they don't go anywhere without it.
Oh, and by the way, you can go to YouTube and put in ASEA athletes, and you can see their testimonials, see what it's been doing. There's actually a lot of videos there, so you can just put in ASEA athletes at YouTube, and you'll be able to see what all of these people are doing. And
you'll see that gold medal around Terri's neck. It was pretty heavy, but that was an Olympic gold medal for being the most amazing wife in the whole world. Yeah. Gold medal spouse.
Yes, I got to wear Cody Miller's, and that thing is heavy. Really cool. Okay, so why ASEA? Why Renu 28? Who doesn't want to live younger longer? Who doesn't want the fountain of youth? We're all looking for it. And whether you want to look younger, it doesn't matter. We want to feel younger. We don't want that aging process. And it doesn't have to be. We actually have the fountain of youth. We have the fountain of youth. So what I want to do is, oh, not yet. actually right after this.
Let's talk about
Yeah,
Marty.
talked about Dr. Marty Moore.
Dr. Marty Moore. So he's a 40-plus year veterinarian and a researcher. He did research for pharma and the National Institute of Health.
Yep.
He knows research. So this guy said, okay, you think this stuff works? I'm going to put on half my face and see what happens, because I can then compare side to side. No women are doing this, by the way, only men researchers. So you can see after 28 days, that guy's face looks asymmetrical. You can see one side looks way younger than the other side. Look at the deepness of the crease on one side versus the other side. That's what happens when you use this product. And his wife saw what he looked like after 28 days and said, Marty, start putting it on the other side. You look like a stroke patient.
So the skin is the largest organ on our body, correct?
Correct.
I think so. So you can see what it's doing to the organ on the outside. Think about when you're drinking, what it's doing to the organs on the inside. It's pretty phenomenal. So here's Rosie. Rosie at 84 years old. We always say take a before picture. Please, please, before you use Renew, take a before picture. This was her 84. 7 weeks later, she was going to stop taking it. She said it's not, or stop using the Renew. It's not working. They showed her the before and after picture, and she was blown away. Look at her 2 years later and then 3 years later. What a huge difference. She's just getting younger. We have the fountain of youth. Dr. Gary Gordon, he had some things. He's a very well-known doctor. He had some things on his skin that could take him off the planet. Some cellular damage.
Yeah,
cellular
you don't
damage.
want that.
Yeah. Look at him after using Renew 28. Look at his skin. Unbelievable. This one just came out. This is phenomenal.
This is phenomenal. So you'll see that this person, and by the way, we don't ever claim to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent anything, but this is a woman who had what's called the Mohs procedure, so it removes things that you don't ever want. And look at that scar in the second picture. That's March 11, 2019. Look at 2 days later, a month later, and now this one was just the other day. You can't see it. Now, when do you ever get to see a body heal itself like that? That is miraculous. And we changed this whole slide so we could get that in. Look at this woman. We don't name medical conditions. Think she's happy. Think she'll ever stop using Renew 28. And maybe you don't have things that look like that. You don't want them in the future.
Anything, bug bites, anything. It works on everything.
Everything.
Okay, we're going to show this video. Want you to watch this. Minute, guys, to move to the next slide. So with that gentleman, that's just one of tens of thousands. I just found that one today. You want to see ASEA testimonials? Go to YouTube and just put in ASEA testimonials. You will find hundreds and hundreds. The person that invited you, there's a Facebook page that as of today has 86,000 people, many of them sharing their ASEA and Renu 28 stories. Ask the person that invited you here to share that Facebook page with you. But again, just go to YouTube. Want to talk about?
Absolutely. Anne Louise Gittleman, PhD, called the First Lady of Nutrition by Dr. Atkins, actually. She's one of the world's foremost experts in functional medicine and nutrition. Yep. She said, by the way, an author of 30 books, I believe ASEA is worthy of a Nobel Prize in medicine. What else do you need to hear? It's the most powerful lifestyle supplement, integrative medicine on the planet. Dr. Gary Samuelson, who is responsible for stabilizing the product, he's an atomic medical physicist. He said, this technology has the potential to spearhead the greatest advances of health we have ever seen. And Hippocrates Health Institute, a health institute down in Florida, and they take on the cases of people who have the most difficult cases to get rid of. Yep. And they said after their own year-long study, without ASEA's knowledge, we would strongly advise utilizing this important contribution to human health. And that's Brian Clement, PhD. He runs the place. It is amazing testimonials of its efficacy by brilliant people.
And there's so many. I would just picked a few, guys, again, to show you tonight, but there's just so many. Here's one, Dr. Dick Walker from Spokane, Washington. Wonderful doctor.
He's only a 40-year medical doctor, emergency room doctor.
And let's hear what he has to say. And again, I picked a couple, just this one and the other one, a couple testimonials that were short because sometimes people need more time to tell, but he's just going to talk about his experience a little bit with.
I'm Dr. Dick Walker, and I'm coming to you from Spokane, Washington. I've been an emergency physician for over 40 years. I'm also board certified in internal medicine. I also have an advanced degree in preventive medicine and nutrition. And I was first introduced to ASEA 5 years ago. So as early on, as one of the few physicians that was involved with ASEA, I've become a question answering machine because people come to me to ask all kinds of health and medical related questions regarding ASEA. But one of the questions that people frequently ask is, will this help my blood sugar issue? Sometimes they ask, will it help my eye problem? Sometimes they ask, will it help my kidney or my heart problems? Well, the common denominator for all of those things, and one of the things that we get very good as physicians is sorting out what is the problem, where is it? Well, with ASEA, you don't have to worry about that because your body is made up of trillions and trillions of cells. Some cells are in your heart, some cells are in your brain, some cells are in your kidney. But at the foundational level, your body doesn't differentiate. There's no label on a heart cell. There's no label on an eye cell. There's no label on a kidney cell. They're all cells, and they all function to some degree in the same way, and especially when it comes to repairing and replacing damaged cells. And that's where these molecules excel because they are the messengers. You know, they detect cells that are damaged and need repaired. They then open up the DNA pathway so that our cells can have access to that blueprint and know how to fix themselves And they also will recognize a cell that is beyond repair and just needs to be replaced with a brand new cell. And so that's what these molecules do, and they will do it for any kind of cell, doesn't matter. And guess what? The best source of figuring out what cells need to be repaired is your body. And these molecules make that happen much more efficiently and effectively.
So as you notice, Dr. Walker said it's for everybody. And it doesn't matter what health condition. ASEA is not curing anything. It is giving your body the tools that it needs to repair itself. That's the beauty of it. One product that can go in and help every single one of your cells to do what it was designed to do and heal itself, right? And
absolutely.
Again, if you want to see more about doctors, healthcare professionals, there's hundreds, thousands around the world talking about this. Again, go to ASEA, go to YouTube and put in ASEA healthcare professionals. There's a lot of webinars.
Tons of videos, tons of webinars.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not going to go into Renew Advanced tonight, but that is, again, the skincare. There's the cleanser, the moisturizer, and another redox product, which is the serum for problem areas. And I know the woman with the Mohs procedure, the scar, I think Barbara, she used the serum on it. Again, beautiful. Ask the person that invited you to give you some more information on that. And along again, ASEA Via.
Yep. So we have a beautiful line of nutritionals. We only do the best. So we have one that's a whole food micronutrient. It's a multi. We have one that's a pre and probiotic, which is incredible. And then we have one for those who just want better hearts and better brains, active lifestyle, vitality formula. So those are three amazing, those are nutrients. Those are the building blocks. You add those to the labor and the cellular communication of ASEA, and you have what it is that you need to have a better life. And
all supplements are not created equal, you guys. Look at what supplements, most of them aren't even absorbed in the body. They just go right through you. Look and see look what you're putting into your body. Look at the ingredients. Again, whole food, safe for everybody.
Right, these are food. They're not something that's a chemical equivalent of something.
All right, so as again, we said we have a lot of third-party validation, just tons of it, from Hippocrates, which we talked about, Dermatest, Stevens and Associate. We talked about Tourette Labs, who did the genetics study. Can you just quickly talk about Bioagilitics and NC Research Campus?
Absolutely. So the North Carolina Research Campus is where we had our first studies done. And that picture of that handsome guy in the middle, that's Dr. Neiman. He's a PhD. And he did our first studies, and he was pretty skeptical. And after he saw what this did with their billion-dollar machine that tested it, he said, I want my name on your patents. This stuff, we've never seen anything like it.
And he's still working.
He's still doing the research for us.
He also said to ASEA, I'm going to do these studies, he said, but I'm going to tell the world the truth. I'm going to tell them the truth. So whether bad or good, I'm going to out this company. And ASEA was confident they knew exactly what they had. And they said, you go right ahead. We know what we have, because he did not believe it. And now 9 years later, he's still doing studies and now wants his name on the patents. How about?
Because he's no dope. And Bioagilitics? Okay, so Bioagilitics certifies 22 of the top 25 biotech products and pharmaceutical products in the world. So when ASEA needed to certify that we are not salt water, we are redox signaling molecules in a bottle, we went to Bioagilitics, the biggest and best in the world, and said, we need you to certify our batches. And they do, and you will see the Bioagilitics stamp on every one of our redox products, because we go the extra mile. Bioagilitics, we're FDA registered, and we can prove that we are exactly what we say we are.
Right. So as you can see, ASEA just goes above and beyond. Again, always goes and gets validation, gets other companies to do the studies, not just, by the way, almost $6 million in safety studies alone. That's huge. So again, just a couple more things that people, third party, Forbes, a super supplement to repair damaged cells. I know they had a whole article
They did, on Forbes.com.
Yeah, Forbes.com. Huffington Post. Again, who's heard of Huffington Post? They came out with cool technologies that are emerging that are going to change the world. And in 2016, they said, pay attention. Some of these will shape our lives in the coming years. There was only one product, and that was redox signaling technology. They said redox signaling molecules have been around for eons, but it isn't until recently that we've learned about their central importance in our health on a cellular level. And new technology is emerging that inserts healthy redox signaling molecules into your body, helping to repair and replenish your aging cells. Any of you have aging cells? Since we are made up entirely of cells, every organ in the body can potentially benefit from this new technology. Guys, we have, again, we're just picking, we picked Forbes, we picked Huffington Post. There's so many different third parties out there that are talking about these products. Again, now, we would, you know, people say, well, if it's so great, why not pharmaceutical? Why isn't it pharmaceutical? Well, what I'd like you to do is, Bertus and Tyler, they turned down the money. It was going to be pharmaceutical, but they wanted to leave a legacy for us in the world. So go to YouTube, put in ASEA the Genesis, and there's a 16-minute video there, and it will tell you, it's the Genesis story. And so it'll tell you exactly what happened from the time that they realized that they had molecules and this pharmaceutical company offered them a huge sum of money.
And for them to make it a legacy, they had to make it network marketing. And if it wasn't network marketing, I wouldn't have gotten my wife back, and we wouldn't be doing this presentation to you. So we are so thankful that this was the path that they chose to distribute.
Right. And these gentlemen were not network marketers, as we were not network marketers. Bertus was a VP of strategy for Kraft Foods. Anybody heard of that? He brought their beverage department to a $36 billion company when he retired. And Tyler was also in the insurance financial industry. Insurance, and again, both of them very, very wealthy men. It wasn't about the money. It was about leaving this product, this legacy for the world. All right.
Okay, so this is the bleak stuff, so you may want to close your eyes.
Wow.
1 in 3 Americans has no money saved for retirement. How bleak is that? The reasons people don't have money is cost of living is high, salaries are low, debt is high. And look how much money people have in their savings account. 34% have zero, and 35% have pretty close to zero. Almost 70% have no money in their savings, and that baby is right. Yikes. We are in bad shape, and we need solutions.
And these are true statistics that I just pulled up a few months ago, and it's pretty scary. It's bleak, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. So again, another stream of income. We're going to go through these really fast. DSA means different sustainable advantage. That's what you want when you're looking for a business to join. So ASEA, it's unique, one-of-a-kind products, and it's in an FDA-registered, NSF and GMP certified. Please make sure if you're going to, when you're going to purchase ASEA, make sure you get it from an FDA-registered facility. There's only one. Do not get it from Amazon. Amazon just came out a couple weeks ago talking about supplements that are being sold on there, and they actually were counterfeit. They were dangerous. They were telling people after having the product for 2 weeks, another product, stop taking it, it's counterfeit. So be very careful. Anybody that's selling on these third-party sites is doing it illegally, and you're going to get damaged, expired, terrible product.
Counterfeit.
And ASEA
possibly dangerous.
Guarantees everything.
Get it from the person who invited you.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
No competition. Again, we talked about there is no competition. There is no other redox signaling molecule. It's highly patented. There's so many patents. Even if somebody could figure out how to copy it, they can't, because it's all patented, and ASEA owns the rights to that redox signaling. We're 100% owned and operated by ASEA. We don't outsource to anybody. Again, 100% safe for all ages. Nothing is as safe as ASEA. Debt-free since inception. That's a doggone good thing when you're looking at a company to hitch your cart to. And 125 million plus in sales last year. We're in over 35 countries. It helps every single person, and the compensation plan pays fair and generously. Now, I pulled this up, independent review by MLM companies.
Absolutely. So this is an independent company that looks at MLM companies and analyzes them. So they said this about ASEA as a business. Operational excellence. It's a real business with real products and multiple patents, so it protects you, the distributor. Better Business Bureau gave them A+ after 10 years with no complaints. What other company can say that?
Right.
Medical breakthrough. It's unique. It's a huge advantage. If world-class athletes are recovering quickly and maintaining health and using it, why wouldn't every athlete? And they said ASEA is backed by enough science that what ASEA claims about its products are true. That was by emblemcompanies.org. We didn't say it. An independent reviewer said it.
And they set out again to make sure that people
They're looking for garbage, and they found gold.
So this is, a lot of companies won't put out their income disclosure statements. ASEA always does. This was for 2018, so this is the 2009 income disclosure statement. I'm not going to go a lot into it, but just so you can see what the people are actually making at this company. This is true from last year. Just the bottom, people that just want to pay for their product, just simple, easy, are making an average. And I picked just the average, $300 a month. The high is $1,600. A bronze, that's our first executive level, $2,000 a month as an average. The high is $5,000. I picked a diamond, $15,000 a month as an average, $25,000 as a high. Do you know anybody that could use that income? And our ambassador diamonds, and this is not the highest, this is $110,000 a month for last year. Hello, and the high for the ambassadors was $214,000 a month. Pretty awesome. So even if you just want to make enough to pay for your product, it's so easy. Whatever it is, whether you just the product, you want to make enough for your mortgage payment, your car payment, or you want big time payment. These are just some trips we've taken. Again, not to impress you, but to impress upon you. All of the trips we've gone on that ASEA has paid for just by helping people. And it's just been amazing.
It has been fun.
It's been fun.
It's always fun. Look, these are our mission and vision statements. These are important because we live by these. Our mission statement is to better people's lives and to be a force for good in the world. And our vision statement is to become the recognized global leader in cellular health and redox-based technologies and achieve worldwide distribution of ASEA's life-changing products, financial opportunity, and our culture. And we do it every day.
We did it. I love it. I love it. And that's been now 10 years, and we are the leaders in cellular health. So let's end with this tonight, you guys. Who do you know that's looking for better health, future health and wellness, for use of your cells, financial freedom? And even if you have all the money and you have all the health, do you have the time to do all the things that you want to do? So ask yourself these questions. You don't have to answer them now, but seriously think about them. Is my health where I would like it to be? Have you thought about your dreams lately? A lot of people forget about the dreams they had 10, 20, 30 years ago. And if so, what would that look like to feel and live your dream? What would that look like in your bank account? Is your bank account where you wanted it to be? How would it feel to just pick up and go anywhere you wanted, vacation, wherever and whenever you want? That's what you love about this. Are you where you thought you'd be 10, 20, 30 years ago? And how would it feel to own your life? Somebody else doesn't have to own your life. You can own it. And it's never too late to turn back the hands of time and slow the aging process. And it's never too late to discover and live your dream life. It's not. For me, with a high school diploma, that's what I have, a high school diploma. I'm living the dream by sharing these products, sharing this opportunity, sharing with athletes, these amazing products that change lives. Can we make a recommendation?
Can we make a recommendation?
I don't know.
Let's make a recommendation.
Let's make one.
Try these products, not for a month, but for 90 days. Or join our business, or both. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. This is an amazing business. The product is amazing. We want you on this for 90 days. That'll give you a 90% chance that after 90 days you say, wow, that stuff's amazing.
Because we say that because if you use the gel, you'll see it right away. Whatever, if you have something on your skin, you'll see it. But the drink is that some people feel it immediately, but some feel it in 3 days like me, some in 3 months, some in 3 weeks. So make sure you give yourself a fair shot. Give yourself 90 days. Again, it's working on you whether you feel it or not, but we want you to feel it and feel that energy, feel that better mental clarity, better sleep, less aches and pains, feel amazing, like you deserve to,
Exactly.
right?
Okay, so you can own your own business for $40.
Wow, $40
Exactly.
to own this business.
So these are 3 samples that we put together. So the first one is the simplest, a personal pack. A case of ASEA, enough for a month. 2 large tubes of Renew 28, enough for a month. 6 mini tubes for sampling, and that's the first one. It's $200. The business pack is 4 cases. It's
you
more.
Want to share with family.
You want to start sharing it with some family, just a couple of family, a couple of friends. It's $500, and that's how you get started in the business. And then if you're ready to rock this business, get the entrepreneur pack. Be an entrepreneur for $1,000. You're in a new business with plenty of product to start moving, to start seeing people's lives change, getting them thanking you, joining your business. Those are the 3 simplest packs that we put together.
But there's a lot more.
Tons.
So just talk to the person that invited you here. And again, this is not about keeping a lot of products. So that entrepreneur pack, that's like if you want to share with friends, family, you want to have enough, you have a business, you want to have some. This is not about filling up your garage with a lot of product. This is not. We literally, ASEA, you get your website, you get everything for $40. And when the people that you want to share with, they go right to your website, they order it, and ASEA drop ships it right to their house, UPS, 3 to 5 business days, so you don't have to worry about that. So there's nothing better than making a living while making a difference. This is life-changing. So whether you want to try the product, whether you would, like I said, just want to share it with a few people, or whether you want this to change your life, there's something for everybody. Again, and you can do this part-time. That's what most people do. They do it part-time until they're making enough part-time so they can quit that full-time job.
Exactly.
Right? So please get back to the person that invited you here and let them know how you would like to get started with ASEA. And again, there's lots of information out there. If you need more information, again, just tell the person that invited you. Right?
Okay. Thank you so much, Terri.
Thank you
and thank you so much, everybody, for being here with us. And see you later. We can't wait to hear your story and see you on the stage.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for being with us.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate your time.